Introducing first, weighing in the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, weighing under 155 pounds. Weighing above SBG Swords, presenting this man is a mixed martial artist, weighing in at 155 pounds. Weighing above Spartan, presenting Kestes Evstifejevas.
Cage vacancy 9 in the lightweight division. We have Carl Gallagher out of SBG Swords, wearing the red rash guard, and he's taking on Kestes in all black here. So Gallagher, he hasn't fought in a while. His last outing was in November.
Both fighters coming out very aggressively here, trading shots. Nice clean strikes there by Gallagher. He's nice, nice jab there and leg kick there.
He's working off the combos. He's giving different looks. Nice strong leg kick and then finishing with a crisp combination. Both shots landing on the chin of Kestes as well. So Kestes at the moment just in a little bit of a defensive shell, just trying to counter whenever Gallagher comes forward.
Yeah, he looks like he's trying to counter him off those shots. Nice and tight. He's had to catch guy, but again caught with a clean right hand there by Gallagher.
Gallagher's right hand is loaded. It seems to be on point as well. We were talking earlier, Richard, in the K1 bout, some shots are looping, but he's throwing it straight down the
down the centre, exactly. And he's going through that guard, and you've seen Kestes' head snapping back, and he's doing a good job of mixing high and low to keep Kestes guessing. So Kestes doesn't know if he's going to get clipped in the face or he's going to get a leg kick, which is very difficult to defend against. But a good return right low kick there from Kestes.
Body shot as well. Kestes, he's almost keeping his head in centre line as well. When he tries to counter, he's keeping his right in the line of fire, if you like, for that right hand as well from Gallagher.
Yeah, you can see when he's on the outside, he's bobbing his head off the centre line, but when he's coming inside, his head is directly in the centre, and he gets caught again with a jab for not breaking. Again, he's not breaking the angles off, and he's getting caught with a jab as he comes in.
Gallagher again goes with the leg kicks, and Kestes just missing, throwing some capoeira style shots there, but just out of range.
Yeah, those shots are very effective if they're low. He's got to get caught there with a knee to the head of Carl Gallagher, but unintentional. So I think he bent his head down to it. But as I was saying, those spinning kicks are very, very effective, very, very powerful if used correctly. If they're not used correctly, they're just a waste of energy, and they leave you very vulnerable and exposed to counter shots. So if you're going to throw them, you need to be very experienced and need to know how to connect with them.
Gallagher just for a moment just stood flush in front of Kestes and allowed Kestes to land a couple of shots there. So you can hear Chris Fields, as you do at every show you attend. You can just hear Chris encouraging his fighter on.
I'd say anyone within a mile radius can hear Chris. He's probably one of these. He's really adept at being able to call into his fighters in the ring, and everyone around the arena will hear him.
Gallagher just dived in, changed levels there, gets the takedown. For a moment it looked like Kestes possibly had a guillotine. He abandoned it though, but let's see what Carl Gallagher can offer. He's currently in the guard now of Kestes.
Yeah, he's doing the right thing. He has his hands on his biceps, looking to posture. He's going to look to posture up now and land some ground and pound, I would imagine.
10-second clapper just goes by, and cheer goes up for Dan Hewlin walking in just to get embraced by family members, I'd imagine. Gallagher, excellent opening round by the SBG Swordsman. He was leading the dance. Maybe near the end he became not gun shy would be the wrong term to use, but he almost seemed to be waiting more so on Kestes. But a big opening first round by the SBG Swordsman.
Absolutely, nice and loose throughout the round, and he's landing with those crisp straight shots. So he's obviously been well coached. What a corner to have. He's a jiu-jitsu black belt Tom King in his corner, and Irish veteran and MMA legend Chris Fields as well. So you know that's a very strong corner to have.
Just waiting, Dick Larkin just waiting on the cage door to close to get us underway here. Round two, Carl Gallagher and Kestes. Competitive first round. Carl Gallagher got the best of it, so Kestes, be interesting to see what his corner, what advice would they be giving him, do you think, here, Richard, coming into the second round?
I would be leading with the jab and getting that head off the centre line. He's coming out more aggressively, but it's not about aggression. It's about picking the right shots at the right time and creating openings for your to connect with your opponent. He looks like he just had the bull rush in there and tried to go with aggression, and you saw what happened. Got the leg,
paid the price, got the kick was caught, and he's now down on his back. He's looking to push off the cage here.
has Carl's neck here, but it doesn't look like he's in any danger. Carl's going to look to get his leg out and look to step over.
Just looking to slide that knee through, and of course a little more difficult with the shin pads, but he's through with the full mount now.
Has the legs hooked.
Just grapevine the legs for a moment, and he's going to maybe try sit up to a high mount here. Plenty of time on the clock as well now. Gallagher is in an excellent position with plenty of time to work here.
Exactly. You heard Chris Fields there, 2 minutes left to go in the round, so he'll be just looking to settle himself now, look to posture up, pick his moments, and then land big shots. And here we go.
Fighters in this position as well, Richard, you may posture up, but it's more so to get your opponent to open up, maybe present you with an arm, and it's not just to finish the shots. But Kes doing the right things here, trying to get the legs up and break the posture and buck and maybe get Gallagher off balance. Good top game so far from Carl Gallagher.
He has that cross, he's right across Kes's face, and that's deeply unpleasant.
And remaining calm as well. That's one thing you can see here. This only his fourth fight, Carl Gallagher, but cool and calm and composed in there. And that's the big thing about amateur MMA. This is where you learn your trade. But you see it in it, especially Irish MMA. You do see huge improvements by the younger fighters, plenty of experience. Remaining calm on top.
Such an underrated trait, having that composure going into the cage, and Gallagher has had that since the start of the fight. He hasn't looked phased by the occasion, picking his shots, and you can see the composure here.
Kes just trying to book a little, turning into Gallagher. He's got to be careful, could give up the back here.
Looks like he's giving it up. One hook in from Gallagher. Kes turning into it.
You just see Kes, he's almost caught up. He's in an awkward position here. He knows he's got to hold on to something, and
Kes just looking like he wants this to be stood back up. He's looking to hold on to Gallagher.
Gallagher rode that wave very well and lands up in full mountain, putting a lot of pressure now as well, just leading the shoulder pressure into Kes. Kes just trying to turn, give it a try, recover half guard.
Gallagher's doing very well just to ride that out. That'll expend a lot of energy from Kes.
Exhausting, basically carrying Carl Gallagher for the entirety of round two here. And some annoying shots and slaps to the ears as well. Carl Gallagher, an excellent round again by the SPG swordsman. Doesn't even look like he's blowing hard. No. Just walking back to his corner calm.
Just looks like he's doing a sparring session here. Nice and calm, relaxed and composed.
And he paid the price, so has he learned from that? Is he going to come out as aggressive as he did at the opening round, but as well carrying the weight here of Gallagher in the second round? You think he's going to be a little tired, the blood might be heavy in the hands, and it could allow Gallagher to open up here on the feet, but let's see what Kes comes out with here.
Well, Kes looks like he's mismatched on the ground, so if I was him, I would look to work from outside and start picking Gallagher apart with the jabs and the rear right hands. But no, he's looking to close the distance.
Close the distance, and he's going to get back down on the mat, on his back to the mat, unfortunately for Kes. And excellent work by Carl Gallagher again.
I really don't understand that put by Kes. Carl Gallagher was dominating him on the ground, and he initiated the clinch himself. Kes initiated the clinches. That's been taken down by Gallagher, and we're back to it's like a Groundhog Day of the first two rounds. So maybe he has something in his locker that I haven't seen yet, but
he hasn't shown it yet anyway, Richard. He's trying to work his way up there, but Gallagher now postures up, but making sure to keep his hands. Yeah. Watching for arms. Could be a possible sweep here. Kes needs to explode.
Look for the leg, look for the knee bar.
Gallagher's going to be heavy here and punish him with shots. That's the one thing about going for leg locks. You leave yourself susceptible to heavy rain from the top.
Where were you last November when I was fighting in Bama?
I'm trying to think where I was. I was there. I was there.
Should have been shouting that into me, no?
I was up in the tiers shouting down. And here's Gallagher again. We're back into full mount here, and Kes is just trying to pin almost Gallagher down, not allowing him to posture up and land shots. But as you said, Richard, it's like Groundhog Day, the opening two rounds. He tries to buck here, but excellent hips and adjustment by Carl Gallagher.
Yeah, again, Kes just looks like he's either trying to stand it back up. But I don't know what he's going to do when he gets to the ground.
He's looking to stand it back up. He looks like he's trying to pin, but then when it's back up, he initiates the clinch and gets it back down to the mat. So game plan here is it seems off by Kes.
But let's not take anything away from Carl Gallagher. He's really putting on a clinic here in
Absolutely.
dominating Kes. And now he looks like he has full mount again.
Right in front of us here, just Kestes' head just up against the cage here. So Gallagher knows he has the fight in it's a weird position to be in. Do you keep pushing and try to get the finish, or do you just ride out and win the fight? He's clearly ahead on the scorecards.
He's going for the bridge and roll technique.
Gallagher right in front of us, just landing shots here.
Yeah.
Just needs to watch his shot selection, not the back of the head. Decky Larkin having a close look.
Good crossface. He's looking to get the crossface in.
Good heavy pressure by Gallagher throughout this fight, and he's showcasing it again here at the end of the third.
So he's right in front of us, and there's some big shots landed by Gallagher. And again, Kes looks to grab and stagnate the fight.
He just keeps trying to pull Gallagher down, but Gallagher he solidifies the position and then postures up and lands some shots.
Looks like he's trying to work him away from the cage. The last 10 seconds.
The only way Carl Gallagher is not getting the nod on the judges' scorecards if we were in Russia and he was fighting Fedor Emelianenko, because this has been the Carl Gallagher show. Dominant performance.
Excellent display from Gallagher. Kes toughed it out and good display of sportsmanship there, helping Gallagher up, but that's probably going to be the highlight of his night, being the best sportsman.
Ladies and gentlemen, we show appreciation for both fighters. After shooting on the National League Pro Tour judges scorecards, your judges scored 30-27, 30-26, and 30-27. All for the winner by